On Sunday, in the NBA, high-spirited Postmaster General Kevin Garnett and the Boston Celtics go up against the LA Lakers.
Paul Pierce is among the best players in the NBA.
The weekend of hoops continues. It's going to be the Rio Grande Valley Vipers up against the Reno Bighorns. Coming up.
It's a fine Sunday afternoon for basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg, and we're proud to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. And Parker and Hunter. The Bighorns control the tip-off.
The weekend of hoops continues. It's the Reno Bighorns going up against the Rio Grande Valley Vipers. It's the NBA on 2K Sports.
Hi again, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg as we get set to bring you all the action. We've got Arthur and Henry. We've got Xavier Henry and Williams. The Bighorns take the tip-off and will set up the offense. And Hunter. Arthur backs him down. And his first shot of the game, no good. Here's Hunter. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
The defense read the scouting report, and they're going to sag off of him. He's just not a threat from out there.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin. I had a chance to catch up with the visiting team's head coach. He said, I'm really going to try and take advantage of our ability to block shots and protect the rim, hoping that the pressure they're able to apply on the perimeter forces players to dribble drive into the paint where no easy looks are waiting for them, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And Clark, how often do we hear this from coaches?
A lot, Kevin. You know that. A lot of times that's all coaches want to talk about is defense. It gets you easy scoring opportunities off long misses, steals, and block shots. Can get you into transition if you defend well. That's great hustle there, Kevin. Persistence pays.
And here is Parker. Harrison snatches it inside.
My man just lost his mind. What was he thinking with that shot? That clearly is not his range.
Off target for three.
You know, they got away with subpar defense there. He'll make you pay from out there more often than he won't.
Here's Parker. He's guarded by Williams. 13 feet out. Parker's shot is off.
Starting this game, nothing's going down for him.
We've got Arthur and Henry. Shoots. Kept alive. Here's Harrison, and he lays that one up and in.
You know, it went in, but even if it didn't, you could call getting a shot that close a successful offensive trip, a good quality look.
Tried to bank it in, but it's off. 1 minute left in the first quarter. Swift corrals the miss inside. Here's Parker and Miles. Wafer. Good D on that shot. Now here's Williams. The dump off. Here's Arthur. Hoop plus the harm. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play.
What a shot. Took the hit and was still able to maintain control to get it down.
At the line of the Vikings, Daryl Hardy, shooting one.
Good for the three-point play. Here's Parker. Here's Swift. Will it go? Banks it home.
They took a long while to get a bucket. If they continue to score at this pace, they'll be in for a long game.
Outside Williams. Herman backs in. The three. What a big-time shot to beat the buzzer.
You got to be cool and confident to hit a shot like that. He is, and he delivered.
And that's going to do it. We've reached the end of the first. The Bighorns up by 8.
They're playing lockdown D, Kevin. As a coach, you can't ask for anything more.
and will return momentarily. Now the second quarter about to start. Eight-point game. And Rose. Doobie. He's guarded by Williams. Scooped up. Miles. It's good. Nice offensive rebound.
That's too easy. The D's got to get to him about 8 feet further out.
Here's Carney. Off the mark with the three ball. Now Rose. Over Harden. And the basket by Rose. Here's Williams. And Rose picks him up defensively. Here's West. Rebound by Rose.
Well, he was wide open for a reason. The D was just begging for him to attempt that shot.
Cuts off the pass. It's one-on-one. Here's Carney. Off from three-point land. Ager fended by West. No good on the baseline J. Double clutches. And in there for two as he lays it up and in.
Unbelievable shot there. He busted out the trick release and left the defender dazed and confused.
From 7, bricks it off the front iron. Williams with the ball. West kicks to Carney. Got a hand on it. Doobie, he's guarded by Williams. From down low, Harden gets the board inside. Here's West, and flushed through with two hands.
Boy, when you run the fast break correctly, it's a thing of beauty.
That was definitely worth a second look with our great Spike Slam Cam. Trailing here by 8. Left side Rose. West outside. Outside Williams. Here's Carney. Good with the wide open shot.
Shooting less from long range here in the second. They're looking to take the smart, open, high percentage shot as opposed to living and dying with the three.
Here's Miles. Harden grabs the rebound inside.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
Yeah, they got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. And here is Williams. Pulls up, high post, Harrison. And he makes the basket, so one free throw coming up as they'll try to make it a three-point play. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he makes the free throw. Here's Parker. Can they get it? Got a piece of it. That'll do it for the first half. The Bighorns, they lead by...
Glad you could spend your Sunday with us. Time now for the HP Halftime Report. The away team scorching hot in the first half. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. And that just about does it for us here. We'll catch you again next time.
Well, it hasn't been very close so far, but with another half remaining, still plenty. Plenty of time left. Here's Parker. And Hunter. Wafer for three. Herman on the rebound. Now Williams. It's a 13-point game. We've got Xavier Henry and Arthur.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball more right now.
Here's Williams. Harrison is whistled for the loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, teams first.
Here's Parker. Here's Miles. Harrison snatches it inside.
Slumping a bit here to start the third.
Here's Henry. Rebound by Parker. Shoots. Left block. Good.
Well, that's a start. They get one to go down finally, but now they need to build on it to keep the momentum going.
And here is Williams. The Bighorns will take their first timeout of the game.
Ladies and gentlemen, your masters!
Get your steam up, try to build your team up. That's the G-way when you play too. Hey, the game mode. What's the new features? Can you make a jump shot sitting in the pictures?
Here's Williams. Henry with it. Here's Harrison. Wafer snatches it off the glass. 1:41 left in the third. Williams against Parker. Fires from 14. It falls short.
Well, Kev, they're making a strong statement under the boards. I mean, out-rebounding by a pretty good margin here.
No luck on the three-point attempt. Here's Hunter. Can't cut the lead to single digits. Here's Williams. Let's check out what Doris... And he flushes it through. Sprite Slam Cam with the replay.
Good execution on the break leads to the nice bucket.
The Vipers will take their first timeout.
And now, introducing your dance team!
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Parker. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. From 20 feet out. Pinballs around and in. Parker's got his first 2 points. Soon covered by Parker. Lets loose for a three. That's good.
You for three.
Here's Parker. Kept alive. Here's Hunter. It's blocked. Over O'Brien. Finally knocks it down. Leading by 12. Here's Henry. Jams it home.
Uh-oh. A little bit of a statement made there while he hung on the rim.
That's one way to make sure the whole building knows exactly what you just did.
Limiting second chance buckets is a pillar of solid D. They're really controlling the backboard.
Kriapa is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team starts.
From deep, Swift gets the board inside. Buzzer sounds in a double-digit game as we end the third quarter. The Bighorns leading by 14. Now, while we've got a moment, we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for our Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Doris?
Kevin, for the job this road team has done, they get our Sprite Spark Award. They caught fire offensively in the second quarter and took control right there, gentlemen.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Williams. And Miles. Here's Arthur. Off target with the jump hook. We've got Arthur and West. Here's Ager. Can't cash in from the high post. Now here's Williams. He dumps it off. Arthur nails it from close range.
That's a good look. Very nice look.
It's a 16-point game. Here's Miles. Gets the bucket.
Darius Miles.
Here's Williams. 2:10 left to the fourth. Here's Carney, and he nails the triple. Trailing by 17. From 20 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Here's Williams. Goes up. Offline with the layup after the quick pump fake. The jump hook banks it right in.
You don't have to worry about him leading the team in scoring, but he will find ways to get involved on the offensive end.
Here's Carney. Can't get it to fall from downtown. Out of bounds, and we're going the other way.
They can't do anything right. They can't even keep the ball in play. This game is getting very ugly and sloppy.
Both teams will make substitutions. "17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Henry. Here's Harden, and he lays that one up and in for two.
Put a fork in him, Kevin. This one's over.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
During that break, Coach had some words for the team. He pumped this team up, saying, "It's moments like these that you play for. Leave everything you have on the court and play like you know you can." Let's watch, Kevin.
So both teams changing it up here. Out of bounds, and we're going the other way.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
The lead is 15. Down low, tipped. Now Parker. Over Sune. Parker's shot is off.
In the best of circumstances, that's going to be a tough shot for him. And that was not the best of circumstances.
We're going the other way.
You can't be careless with the ball. That's a loss of focus, plain and simple.
Here's Parker. Behind the arc. It's rebounded by West. 35 seconds left in the game. Here's Carney. A missed three.
Kevin, not much they can do right now. Time is not on their side.
Wafer. Great D. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play, they showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
Thanks for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Doris Burke and the whole crew and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time. But first, let's check out the Jordan Brand player of the game.
Sunday in the NBA. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. Kobe Bryant and the Los Angeles Lakers go up against the Reno Bighorns. Up next on the 2K Sports Network.
And there's Phil Jackson with some pregame instructions for his players. Here with Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan for 2K Sports in our presentation of the NBA. And now the Lakers starting group. Artest, Gasol, and Bynum on the front court. Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. We've got Xavier Henry and Williams. The question last year, at least one of the questions was, would the Lakers, Clark, still be as successful with swapping out Artest for Trevor Ariza?
And that's a legitimate question because you never know how the dynamics of a team change when you change personnel.
Right.
So clearly it was something that was going to be a work in progress. It remained to be seen, but I think the play of the Lakers in the postseason kind of answered that. Ron brought an element of toughness and physicality. Now, he can be a little wayward and a little bit of he can be a little wayward with some of his decisions, but typically he overcomes that with his effort and his tenacity and his versatility, I think, at the defensive end of the floor.
And an older guy for a younger, promising, rising player like Trevor Ariza.
Yeah, and in the context of the makeup of the Lakers team, I felt Phil Jackson and the coaching staff and the organization and his teammates felt that this would be a good added piece, and so far that's proven to be true.
Very good point. We'll go to Doris Burke now, who spoke with head coach Phil Jackson. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Kevin, running the majority of their plays through the low post will get them where they need to go today, according to Coach. That's where he feels they've got the biggest advantage and the most comfort on the offensive end of the floor. So that's exactly where they'll put their emphasis as this game progresses. Back to you guys.
And thank you, Doris. And Kobe drops them both. And thinking of those changes with Artest, I suppose you can also say that both Artest and Ariza are so talented it doesn't matter which is in there since they have such vast skill sets.
You know what? You can go both ways on that one. Yeah. Yes and no, because they are different players. It does change the dynamic of the team. I think Ariza was a consistent three-point threat as well as being an active, energetic defender. Ron has been That dunk made a statement right there.
Well, putting on a show, Clark. Such an impressive move.
His second versus second team. Shooting for Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant. Shooting one.
Good for the three-point play.
You know, Kobe has played through his share of injuries, dislocated fingers, a torn labrum, back spasms, knee surgery. Last season was no different. Battled injuries, including an avulsion fracture in his right index finger.
Here's Arthur. Can't get it to go. And the Lakers go with it the other way. For three, Kobe. Herman gets the board inside. And you know, Clark, that Kobe could still score even with his guide finger in a splint. I mean, just unbelievable.
Boy, he has tremendous will to go along with that God-given talent. And this guy claims he only needs about 4 hours of sleep a night. Man, he's certainly a different breed.
That free throw missing. So we can't get either to fall. And the Lakers have possession. It's a three-point game. West against Artest. Here's Fisher. Clock at 2. For three. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
You know, it might be the defense's game plan to force them to shoot from outside because they really sagged off on that one.
Let's go to our great sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for an update. Doris?
Well, guys, as you know, over the last few years, Kobe Bryant has taken on the moniker, the Black Mamba. He said, "I'm a thrill seeker. I learned a great deal from animals, how they behave and how they hunt. The Black Mamba was one that really caught my attention and fascinated me. And guys, the Black Mamba, known for being big, fast, fierce, and lethal. Sounds like a pretty good moniker for a player like Kobe Bryant, gentlemen."
He is lethal. Thanks, Doris. Arthur backs in. Throws it up. Nets it from the wing.
You don't have to worry about him leading the team in scoring, but he will find ways to get involved on the offensive end.
Kobe against West. Pass to Artest. Let's go with a three. That's good. Artest's got his first 3 points of the game.
For a player of his skill, it's going to take a lot better defense than that.
Here's Herman. Misses the three after the nice pump fake. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Fisher. Outside Artest. It's dumped off. Gasol backing down. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here. Seeing Gasol, Clark, I'm reminded of a quote about him from LaMarcus Aldridge when he said he's a great passer. He fits into the system so well because they have so many threats. He's right.
Yeah, he's terrific as a passer, Kevin. He's smart, and it was a hand-in-glove fit with him in the triangle offense.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on both. Here's Williams. 1:22 left in the first. The Bighorns will take their first timeout. Do you think that's the best part of Gasol's game, Clark, his passing game?
I wouldn't necessarily say it's the best because I think his overall offensive skill as a 7-footer is what makes him special.
Lakers on D. Arthur backs him down. The hook, that's good.
The hook shot is something of a lost art in the NBA. Nice to see it on display there.
Lakers leading by 4. Now Fisher. Artest kicks to Gasol. Count the baseline J. Gasol's got 6. Here's Williams. 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Carney covered by Artest. Here's Carney. No luck on the three-point attempt. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Fisher, and closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 4-15. At the line for the Lakers, Derek Fisher. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They've really built this lead, Kevin, at the free throw line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Williams. 24 seconds left in the first. From deep, and that is good. Williams has got 5 now. Here's Fisher. It's a 5-point game. 3 seconds left. Puts too much on it. There's the horn as we end an exciting first quarter. Lakers on top, up 5.
They keep working themselves to the foul line. And that's a key ingredient for success when you're trying to scratch out a win on the road.
And we'll be back in just a moment. And the second quarter getting underway. It's been a close one so far. Here's Williams. He has 5. So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Steve Blake and Kobe Bryant in the backcourt. Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. And Barnes. It's blocked. And here is Gasol. He has 6. Here's Williams. Heaves up a prayer. And Drew Bynum grabs the miss.
What the heck, Kevin? This isn't a shot put competition. You don't get extra points for distance.
Kobe kicks to Barnes. Pass to Gasol. Kisses it off the glass. Gasol's got 8 points.
Well, that's a little bit of the European style of play there. When your bigs can hit the mid-range jumper, it can really open things up for everybody else.
Here's Henry, guarded by Kobe. Outside Williams. Clock at 4. Here's Harden. Barnes corrals the miss inside. Lakers leading by 7. Williams picks him up. Williams against Kobe. Gasol kicks to Barnes. The dump off. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2. Kobe Bryant, one of the true superstars of the NBA.
And he's been at this for a long time, Kevin. I mean, named by multiple sporting news organizations as the NBA Player of the Decade from 2000 to 2009.
What an honor.
A tremendous honor and well-deserved.
The free throw drops for Kobe. Some changes for the Lakers. Lamar Odom, he's checked in for Gasol. Artest comes in for Matt Barnes. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Steve Blake. And Kobe drops them both. And Clark Kobe, the first guard ever drafted straight out of high school, taken 13th in 1996 by the Charlotte Hornets and traded to the Lakers.
You know, Kevin, at that time, he was the youngest NBA player ever. Only 17 when they first acquired him. His parents had to co-sign his first contract.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burton. Doris, what do you have?
Kevin, the Lakers are the defending champs 2 years running now, and Lamar Odom said, you have to understand you are now the target. Teams want to beat you. They compare themselves to you. Because we know that, we have to stay sharp. Guys, let's see if they can maintain their focus.
Thank you, Doris.
Even if the game isn't close, there's going to be a lot of those.
The Bighorns will take a timeout. Still looking for their first basket since the first quarter. Stolen by Artest.
He knew exactly where the ball was going and got a hand on it.
Bryant backs down. Great anticipation. And here is Henry. Picked up by Artest. Herman guarded by Odom. Kept alive. Here's Kobe. 9-point game. Here's Fisher. Outside, Kobe. To the wing. Fisher behind the arc. Herman snatches it inside. 2:02 left in the second. Guarded by Kobe. Herman guarded by Kobe. And Bynum pulls it down.
The defense couldn't close out on the mid-range J, and the shooter made him pay.
Bryant passes to Odom. Fisher with the ball. Bynum with it. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Takes it up. Connects from in close. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Speed is only part of the equation here. He's not blinding quick, but he was determined to take that one to the rim.
Interesting note about Andrew Bynum. He's the youngest player ever drafted into the NBA at 17 years of age, but a guy who's really played well for the Lakers.
Yeah, he has. He could be a dominant force down the road, and as long as the present 1 year of college rule stays in place, I think he'll retain that distinction, Kevin.
Artest kicks to Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
The Bighorns will call a full timeout.
Ladies and gentlemen, your mascot.
Both teams deciding to change it up. On defense, the Lakers. It's a 13-point game.
Contact certainly altered that shot. The official was right on top of it.
The second person, first team. O'Brien taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Here's Brown. Not on the scoreboard yet. Artest on the wing. Outside Gasol. Brown kicks to Fisher. Now Barnes. And sinks it from 3. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Williams with the ball. 5 points in the game. Here's O'Brien. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. They get Paul Gasol.
Second team foul. O'Brien. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And the Lakers making a change here. And he can't hit the second.
They're much more aggressive than in the first quarter. They're getting to the line a lot more, which to me is always an indication of being the aggressor.
A foul called, and he earns a trip to the line.
That's a good call by the referee. There was definitely some contact on the release of the shot.
At the line for the Lakers, Matt Barnes.
And the first one drops.
Boy, they're really making the defense pay here. They've made all of their free throws this quarter.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Williams. He has 5. The 3. It's hauled in by Bynum.
They've really done a great job securing the rebounds, Kevin.
Yeah, they got the advantage right now, Clark, +5. That'll do it for the first half.
Good game for Kobe. He's got 11 points, and he's knocked down 5 shots at the charity stripe. Good numbers for him. Boy, he was locked in that whole half.
Lakers lead by 15.
Glad to have you with us on this fine Sunday for HP at the Half. The Lakers came out with a full head of steam. They've been in an incredible rhythm offensively. If you're wondering why it's dark in the gym, they've shot the lights out. Pau Gasol's been doing his thing. He has 8 points, also has hauled in a few rebounds to add to his scoring. And for the home club, it's been all hustle. They've played gritty D and have been hauling in the defensive rebounds. And they felt the impact from Xavier Henry. Lighten up that scoreboard, he's making it ring like a pinball machine. Now, back to Kevin Harlan, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. We'll get you ready for the second half.
Well, it hasn't been very close so far, but with another half remaining, still plenty of time left. Here's Williams. We've got Arthur and Henry. Fisher against Williams. He's covered by Fisher. Goes up. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
Williams. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Fisher. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. Kobe and Artest are the wingmen. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Artest. Gasol's got 10 points.
When he gets it going like this, you got to double team him. That's your only hope.
Here's Williams. He's got 7.
You see Ron in that Lakers uniform, and you can't help but think of that buzzer beater that Artest had against the Suns last spring.
Here's Fisher, and a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Derek Fisher. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the first. We talk about that buzzer beater. You look at the footage, he just stormed in front of the weak side 3 line to get it.
Yeah, he sure did, and nobody put a body on him, Kevin. I mean, they were ball gawking, and he was ball pursuing and got the game winner.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Williams. Here's Fisher. Outside Artest. Bryant backs in. They double team Kobe. 5 to shoot. Here's Gasol. Can't hit the jumper after freeing himself up with the pump fake. Back to Williams. Herman covered by Artest. Here's Herman. The shot no good. And it's the Lakers taking it the other way. Outside Artest. Jacks up the triple. Kept alive. They double team Kobe. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. He has 11 points and some of his offense coming at the foul line with 5 points there. What energy he's shown today, whether it's on the offensive end or on defense.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Williams. He's got 7. 2:52 left in the third. Let's loose for 3. Henry misses.
You know, they got away with subpar defense there. He'll make you pay from out there more often than he won't.
And here is Bynum. Launches it. That doesn't go in either for Kobe. Now Williams. They trail by 16. Now Henry. One on the clock. The rebound by Gasol.
Right now, boy, they're playing strong on the glass. +8 in rebound.
Outside Artest. From 11 feet away. Shot's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 15 points. Now here's Williams. The Bighorns call time. So both teams making some changes here. They trail by 18. Stolen by Artest.
Despite that turnover, they've been spectacular protecting the ball, but they need to improve in other areas if they're going to pull this one out.
Right side Gasol. Gets the kind roll off the front of the rim. Gasol's got 12 points in the game. Here's Williams. He's got 7. Herman, guarded by Odom. Got a piece of it.
To get back into this game, Kevin, they need to really concentrate on limiting the turnovers. I mean, it hasn't been terrible for them, but it's still hurting their cause.
Xavier Henry. That's his 4th personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles. Kobe Bryant. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Kobe. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ratliff is checked in, and Matt Barnes is subbed in for Ron Artest. And Kobe drops them both. Here's Williams. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Guarded by Blake. Here's Henry, guarded by Kobe. 4 on the shot clock. Carney can't put an end to the scoring drought.
You can simply tell, Kevin, I mean, they want the ball more right now.
"13 feet out. And again, the Lakers no good.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
Outside Williams. He dumps it off. Let's go with a 3. Henry misses.
So far, no points in the quarter. He's been begging. They don't have much of a chance here if he's not producing for them.
We have just finished the third, and it's officially a blowout.
Well, how about Kobe in this one? He has 17 points and a very productive day for him at the foul line. Boy, he's been outstanding on both ends of the court.
Lakers on top, just dominating this one. Fourth quarter getting going here. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burt.
Hi, guys. Well, it was the stretch by the Lakers that garners the Sprite Spark today. They found the winning recipe offensively, and with each bucket, they continue to build on this lead, guys.
Great, Doris. That big scoring run being a difference maker, Clark, in this game.
Well, it often comes in spurts, Kevin. Spurtability is what I call it, and that's what happened today.
Here's Brown. We've got Arthur and Carney. To the paint. Vujicic, fended by West.
Well, Kevin, we're seeing them do a great job. I mean, an outstanding job of taking care of the ball and not handing it over to the opponent.
Barnes passes to Brown. Here's Vujicic. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Odom, and he buries it from outside. Odom's got his first 3 points of the game. And here is Williams, taking a look at the Lakers. We've got Brown. Matt Barnes is out there with Odom. Then it's Vujicic and Ratley. Good!
Well, it looks like we're going to be going back and forth with these threes all game long. I'm down.
Outside Odom. From the corner. Again, the miss by Odom.
The D didn't respect him from that distance, and now we know why.
Pass to Williams. And here is West.
And Kev, that's only his first giveaway for the game.
Lets it go from the left block. Brown. Good. Brown's got his first points in this one. Outside Williams.
Hey, who got him? Shoot that on you.
Lofts it up.
Boy, these guys have a terrific feel for each other. You have to in order to make plays like that.
Don't you think you can tell that they love being on the court together?
Boy, they're having a good time.
Here's Vujicic. Just over 3 minutes left in the fourth. Odom backing down. Over Arthur. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Both teams will make substitutions. Lakers on D. Here's Harrison. Hoop plus the harm. He would not be denied, and he'll have a chance to make it a three-point play. It's on Andrew Bynum. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ratliff is checked in. Walton comes in for Pau Gasol. Shannon Brown, he's checked in for Ron Artest. And Steve Blake is subbed in for Derek Fisher. And he makes the free throw.
I don't think they've done a good enough job getting to the line here in the second half. I mean, they've just not been as aggressive and not been as efficient in getting that ball inside.
Here's Brown. Ratliff backs down. Clanks it off the front of the rim. 2:27 left in the game. Here's Hune. Harrison is tagged with the loose ball foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, teams first.
Lakers give up possession.
That was an ugly possession. They were out of sync completely, and the ball just sailed out of bounds.
Here's Henry. And yep, that falls, and the foul is called. We'll see him shoot one from the free throw line.
First personal foul, team second. Shooting for Reno. Xavier Henry. Shooting one.
Nice job at the line, and that one falls to pick up the and one.
Kevin, they've been very efficient from the line today, extremely efficient, especially here in the second half. I mean, they've not missed one yet. 100% from the line, that's strong.
Odom kicks to Walton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's dumped off. Ratliff backs him down. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for two.
Looked like a good call from here where I sit. Definitely some contact on that shot.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Here's Williams. 1:52 left to the fourth. Here's Henry. A missed three.
I think they're going to need a little bit more from him if they want to get a win here. They've got to get a contribution from him to make that happen.
Odom on the wing. Shoots it. Draws right iron, but falls through with the kind bounce. Odom's got his third basket of the night right there. Williams with the ball. Here's Arthur. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
At the line for the big boys, Daryl Arthur, taking 2 shots.
first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for the Lakers. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Kobe. 1:16 left in the game. Here's Fisher. Back to Kobe. And he's able to score the bucket. Foul called by the official. So one free throw for him right here.
Third team foul.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Ratliff is checked in. Odom comes in for Pau Gasol. Luke Walton's checked in for Ron Artest. And it's Brown in for Derek Fisher. The free throw drops for Kobe. Here's Williams. Jump off pass. Here's Henry. Off from three-point land.
Well, they've got the lead, and they're controlling the glass. Right now, they have a +10 rebound advantage.
Here's Herman. Off the mark with the three ball. The Lakers controlling the game. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Kobe against Williams. Kobe gets the bucket. Kobe's got 22 points.
Right on the verge of victory now. They don't need much more than to just take care of the basketball.
Fires the three. Lamar Odom pulls it in.
You'd have to question his shot selection, Kevin. Poor shots equal bricks and misses.
Brown with it. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Brand Player of the Game, Kobe Bryant.